Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 16 of the Bad Economy Challenge on Rome Total War. The challenge where, of course, we try to restrict economic growth as much as possible as Germania. Now, because of that, basically the campaign is particularly interesting because we have very little money for the stage we are, and we're fighting lots of different wars, some of which aren't actually my fault for once. So, starting off, well, we're actually dealing with the Romans very, very well. Much better than I thought we were going to. Croton is under siege, and I don't believe we can take it now. No, but we can take it next turn. And considering Croton is basically empty, I think that's very possible. And then we have over here Ricky the Conqueror. I'm sure you all know him if you've seen the campaign. He's heading towards Trenton, which hopefully he can take that as well. So once that's happened, the whole peninsula will be ours, which is really, really good. Over in Spain, or well, technically it's Spain now, but what is now modern-day France. Yeah, well, we're hoping to retake Narbo Martius, although this geezer's a little bit confused. He's pointing his sword the wrong way, but it is under siege. He's just a bit of an idiot, apparently. What's your name, even? Cesitharchus? I mean, he doesn't... Okay, whatever. He's pointing the wrong way. He's wildly extravagant, a harsh ruler, and lazy. Well, yeah, okay, right. Poor sense of direction maybe should be added to that list as well. And then talking of Spain even further, we are dealing with Osca. So we're basically counter-attacking against the Spanish. They attacked us in Narbo Martius. They took it off of us in a surprise attack. Well, we are now counter-attacking. We're mad now. And in fact, we can take Osca right now. So we'll do that in a second to start off the episode on a good note, hopefully. And then over in Numantia, we got to Numantia just before the Spanish did. And I believe we can potentially take Numantia right now. It's a big episode. So we could take about 3, 4, maybe even 5 settlements if you consider that Vicus Marcomanni is also under siege. Can we take that now? No. So we could potentially take up to 4 or 5 settlements this episode, which would be really, really good stuff. The bad news is we might lose one. And the one we might lose is Samara Breva, which we have to deal with now, because turns until surrender is 1. If I click end turn, we will lose Samara Breva, much like we lost, I think it was Vicus Marcomanni we lost because I kind of forgot that we were surrendering the next turn. Don't want to make that mistake again. So we are forced to sally forth, and we don't have a lot. The British army of Martius of Caleva, you can see it here, is pretty much full strength, and we have a weakened, this isn't even the force, that's the bad news, a weakened spear warband force with they're basically nothing, and the barbarian cavalry basically nothing, and then 1 general. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to win and keep the city, but we'll do what we can. We will come back, we will take it off the British and counterattack onto their mainland, I promise. So I think the first order of the day, let's do the easiest fight first, which is against the Spanish in Osca. We can take it right now. Yep, so Ariogeis versus Lucho. Lucho's got a very weak force. I feel like we can auto-resolve this. It's very, very much in our favour. Don't usually like auto-resolving, but when a battle is a foregone conclusion, there's not really much point playing it. So, let's see how it goes. Clear victory. They got quite a few kills, but that is the punishment for auto-resolving. I'm not going to complain too much. Osca is now ours, and the counter-attack begins. We are going to exterminate them, but we have to count the denarii. So, 4,508 are not allowed, so we need to give that away, which we'll do quickly. And I'll explain something in a second about this. Don't particularly want to give it to the Greeks, to be honest. They're quite near us, and yeah, don't really want to give it to potential enemies. That is not a good idea. Right, let's hope we can find a Scythian. If not, we will... I will remember 4,508 because we can't physically give it to anyone. I'll just give it away to the Greeks, fine. Alright, I don't particularly want to do it, but we haven't got much choice. So, the reason I'm giving it away rather than using console commands, because this was suggested to me, I think it's more fun if we give it away. It's making our enemies stronger, which is more of a challenge. And as you can see, I'll look at the stats very quickly. Look at Pontus. So first of all, I'm going to show you the top 5 factions. And you can see we are second in overall ranking. The Egyptians are doing really well, which is interesting. Military, we are near the top, which is really, really cool. Production, we're relatively near the top. Territorial, we are way, way, way at the top. Financial, we're right at the bottom. Right at the bottom. So, yeah. But look at Pontus, after we gave them that massive sum last episode, right the way up. I think it's really interesting. So, I think it's just a bit more fun if we give the money away, to be honest. So anyway, yeah, that's sort of my explanation. Anyway, so yeah, that's fine. We've taken Osca, really, really good stuff. Now, this guy is perfectly capable, despite facing the wrong way, of taking Narbo Martius. So really, we need to head out of Osca. And a settlement I really, really want to take is this one, which I believe is, before I click it, Asturica. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The reason I want to take it is because it's got a port. You can see it here. And we can't build our own ports, it's against the rules, so we have to take a settlement using the port. And the reason I want a port so much is I want to get a boat up to Britannia and basically take it off them. So, yeah, we need to start heading towards Asturica, but we will head via Numantia just in case Captain Fulcaris can't take it right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to take everyone, but apart from U4. I think this army should be big enough and we can pick up some lads on the way. So these guys are going to head out. Osca is still relatively well defended. We obviously need to repair the walls. And we need to get rid of a few more buildings, don't we? Okay. So it's calculator time. I need to get rid of any buildings, which I can get rid of, that will give me money, basically, because it's against the rules. So market, I need to get rid of, and then I cannot receive any money from destroying them. So that's 400 denarii so far. The port we can't get rid of. Unfortunately, the port is on the wrong side of the country, for us anyway. You can't destroy the mine or the road, so that's everything, unless the Shrove does anything. Which it doesn't, so we need to give away another 400 denarii. Like so to the Greeks. There we go. See you later. So yeah, that's basically all that's going on there. And as I said, with Osca, we haven't got a huge amount of money, but I would like to retrain these lads before we get attacked by the Spanish again, and to get another spear warband in. That would be really, really good. So the first situation has been sorted out well. Now, what were the other ones I could take this turn? Was it Narbo Martius? It was. So let's go and take Narbo Martius now. And I think it is more even, this one. Yeah, don't particularly want to auto-resolve that because they could still technically win it. We have the much stronger army, I believe. So let's go in and retake Narbo Martius. Excellent. Okay, so there is Narbo Martius. And, well, we basically just have to go in, point our spears at people, and walk out. I mean, it's going to be an interesting fight, this one. We have absolutely no missile attack at all. It's the complete opposite of my Scythia campaign. Let's start the battle, move forward, get these lads. I mean, I don't think they have much missile attack of their own, do they? They have round shield cavalry, skirmishers. Okay, they have a bit of missile attack, so I'll leave these guys a bit far back like this, and then get the general sort of around here. What's going on here? They opened the door, fair enough. One guy came out, and it was like, no, screw this, we're going back in the city. That is very odd. One horse. You're brave, but very, very stupid. Okay, so the skirmishers don't seem to be firing at us. I'm actually going to bring the other lads forward. Doesn't matter if we take the odd hit to the face, honestly. Excellent. Now, the annoying thing is... Oh, the Spanish are really, really stupid then. I was about to say the annoying thing is we're going to have to walk in the gate and go out of phalanx, and they've come out to us. So, so actually, they've just suicided themselves. I mean, what are you doing? I was literally just about to say, the annoying thing is we're going to go through the gate, break out of phalanx formation, or you could just charge into us and do exactly what I wanted you to do, you morons. Okay, I mean, to be fair, we've taken a few hits, but honestly, this one phalanx unit can do, I reckon. I'm surprised light shield cavalry is doing that well. Let's move a little bit forward, one of the units. I'm surprised light shield cavalry is doing quite so well. I think that's a little bit unfair, to be honest. There we go. The second unit made them rout. Excellent. Well, that's not the finest thing I've ever seen from the Spanish. No. Well, they're all dead. Okay, that is slightly odd from the AI, but whatever. We're going to move into the city. Move in like this, and then like this, please, if you can. Right, their cavalry's come around the corner, and this is the thing I said. We're not in phalanx, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, not ideal. We couldn't get in a good position before they charged, so... Okay, they routed anyway. Fine. They routed anyway. Okay, we do need to start getting a bit forward, so the Iberian infantry have routed. Okay, so it's just the skirmishers. Well, go forward against the skirmishers. You can kill them easily. You guys basically just start heading along here. We basically need all the units to start heading towards the plaza. So, I want to surround them. So, basically, you come along here. You come along here. You come along here. That should be fine. And then we've got one unit going towards the skirmishers. This should be plenty to deal with the Spanish now. And the skirmishers have just gone straight into our lads. Now, we're not in phalanx, which is a little bit annoying. But still, again, the skirmishers could have been clever and skirmished around us. Or they could just charge. I mean, the Spanish are very eager today. Very eager to fight. They've literally charged us. I mean, the logical thing would have just been to protect the plaza. But no, they really, really were eager to die. Which, okay. Well, another unit's coming down. This time it is round shield cavalry. Fine. And the round shield cavalry is charged in. What are the Spanish thinking? I genuinely don't know. Now, these guys aren't really in proper phalanx formation, but it's good enough to deal with some Iberian infantry. I've never quite seen any army quite so eager. Very, very odd, but I'm not complaining. To be honest, what I was going to do was just surround the plaza on all sides. I think 1 or 2 units could just do this. I mean, they've been so stupid. Just come up here. And come up here. We can probably just do this from one angle. I can't be bothered, to be honest, to mess around. The Spanish are just being stupid. They're just charging off the plaza. So the war dog's gone straight into a phalanx. Beautiful stuff. They are going to be churned up by the Germans. And yeah, alright. Right, cavalry's coming around here. Get your spears down, lads. You guys walk towards the plaza while they're dealing with the cavalry. Guys, get your spears down. Okay, they routed. Well, I mean, they've really made this easy for me, which I'm actually a little bit astounded by how stupid the Spanish have been, but whatever. They're just throwing themselves in waves into spears. They're not learning their lesson at all. Their captains just died, and I mean, we could just swarm the plaza. You get over here. You get over here. This has been a lot simpler than I thought. Beautiful, yeah. There we go. Their captain. The enemy captain died. Beautiful stuff. Just take the plaza, lads. Just go for it. And there we go. Clear victory. Honestly, one of the most odd battles I've had in a while. But we have Narbo Martius, which is good. So we've claimed 2 settlements off the Spanish in a matter of minutes, which is a really good start to the episode. And it should say in a second that we have to give more money to the Greeks, basically. So exterminate the populace. That is 917 denarii. I don't think we can get rid of anything yet because we had this settlement not long ago. But, well, the Greeks, well, we need to lower the tax rate, first of all, in both settlements, as per the rules. Lads from Narbo Martius, well, we can retrain, and then to be honest, the rest is fine. I can't really see anything else wrong. So, Greeks get another 917 denarii. Beautiful. Okay. Right, so the lads from Narbo Martius, well, I mean, really they should be starting heading up north to try and deal with the British is probably a good idea. So we'll get you, and you heading up north. Can anyone join you from Massilia maybe? No. Lugdunum? No. There's not a lot, but basically start heading up north. You're going to be dealing with the British very, very soon. Or in about 50 turns by the time we get up there. Right, so I believe all the other settlements that are under siege we cannot take this turn. We can't take Croton right now. We can't take Vicus Marcomanni right now. Yeah, okay, so the only other thing for us to do this turn is to sally forth against the British. I mean, this isn't going to go well, but we have to. We have no choice. We really stand no chance. You know what? I'm actually just not going to waste my time fighting this. They have, like, well over 3 times, like nearly 4 times the amount of men we have. Our men are depleted. Some of the units are just trash. I'm going to say, okay, clear defeat, fair enough. You take some more breather after a lot of time. We will be back. We will be back. And of course that means that the general died. There was just no point fighting that battle. It was a foregone conclusion. It was just a waste of time. Might as well just get lads coming back over and trying to take it back. So I'm going to recruit. I'm going to recruit in basically the path to Britain. I'm going to recruit all these settlements, and this army is going to move up collecting these men and deal with the British. So I'm going to recruit basically spearmen, because that's all I can recruit along here. In Italy I might do a bit of recruitment, bit of archers, bit of spearmen, but nothing too exciting. The same kind of around here as well to deal with the Spanish. Probably don't even need a lot to deal with the Dacians either. So, I will join you in a second to end the turn. Right, beautiful. Just enough money to do everything I wanted to do. So we will end the turn. I don't know if we will be attacked, but we will certainly be doing a lot of attacking this next turn. Potentially taking up to 3 more settlements, so it could be up to 5 by the end of the whole episode. Let's end the turn, see what happens. The Brutii, okay, it showed the Brutii, but actually showed us the Egyptians. They want trade rights. I'm sorry, it's against the rules. You don't understand. What I will give you is map information if you're willing to swap, but that is all I'm willing to do. This proposal is beyond our means. How? Just give us map information. We have more map information than you do, I can assure you. But anyway, whatever, Egypt, whatever. We probably will never see the whole campaign, to be honest, so that's fine. Dacia, this is interesting. Okay, so just before we could take Vicus Marcomanni, the Dacians have actually attacked us. That's not actually too bad. They will just come at us. They will just run straight into the phalanx, and hopefully we can kill basically all of them and take Vicus Marcomanni anyway. So while taking 2 Dacian armies out at once. So I'm fine with this. Let's do this. Adelbarine of Aventicum, we have the advantage. Let's hopefully take Vicus Marcomanni. Okay, so here we are in what is currently Dacian territory. Is that hail that is coming down? That's quite a rare effect, I think. It might be snow, but it's not falling. Okay, I really shouldn't get distracted like this. So over there, that looks like the Vicus Marcomanni itself. So we're gonna have to be fighting 2 armies from 2 different sides. But we will focus on this army first. Turn around, face the other army. I think is the logical thing to do. So what we'll do, first of all, just move everyone back so I can just see what's going on. Now we'll have an army. Well, we do have an army, but we're gonna have a wall of spears like this, and then we'll just basically have the cavalry sort of here and here. You guys get into a formation. All on defensive mode, start the battle. Right, so what we got here, we've got... This is the 2 units of Warhounds and a unit of Archers. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll get in a line, like here. Hopefully the War Dogs charge into us, and then the cavalry can deal with the Archers. But I don't want the cavalry particularly dealing with the War Dogs. I want the Phalanx to deal with that. So we're nice and prepared. I'm going to start getting the Warlords just a little bit like this. I'm hoping the Warhounds will just charge in blindly. That's what like the Spanish did. Warhounds haven't been released yet. I'm surprised. They are quite near us now. And the Archers haven't started firing either. Do they know we're here? You're literally just a... That is odd. Okay, right, whatever. The Warhounds have indeed been released. Get round the sides to deal with the Archers. Get round the side for the same reason. Yeah, that was slightly odd. They basically just walked into us and... Okay, whatever. You know what? Good for you, man. Yeah, they just totally collapsed. I mean, that was just odd. More odd AI behaviour. Is this me, or have they been a bit weird today? Those Warhounds are having a lovely time just running straight into the spikes, and the Archers are about to get absolutely smashed up, which is beautiful as well. Yep, so how about you deal with the Warhounds? Well, somebody's died. Their captain, I presume, not our general. And you deal with the fleeing Warhounds. So, Captain... I can't even... You know what? You're such a failure. I'm not even going to say your name. And it's difficult to say anyway. So, they failed, basically. So, you guys, all you need to do, basically, is turn around to face these Dacians like that. And the cavalry will be with you in a few minutes once they've dealt with these routing troops. Okay, so they've all been dealt with. Beautiful stuff. So we will now move over, and we'll basically do the same with this army. I'm not sure what it is, because you... And this is an odd thing, maybe somebody can explain this to me. But when there is 2 armies, the second army, the reinforcements of the enemies, you can't see what they've got. You right-click on them, like you'd right-click on a normal army, and you just can't see. So I actually don't know what these guys are, but it just looks like 3 units of Warband. Yes, it is. So, well, we have 5 units of Superior Warband versus 3 units of Rubbish Warband, or Basic Warband, so we should be fine. The Warband are doing some odd stuff. I don't think they particularly want to fight, which I don't blame them. But why are they moving so far around the side? Okay, interesting. I just would rather them run into the spears, but I suppose they're maybe a little bit too clever to do that. Yeah, these guys are going for the general. Well, get back, get back. Let's try and bait them into the phalanx. No, don't engage with them. I didn't tell you to do that. Right, this unit's routing. Good. Right, come round here. No, come round here. Now round here. This unit's not doing anything. Now, are they going to charge straight into the back of the warband? Let's turn around to face them. You know what? You take that unit down. I'm going to try and bait you into a phalanx. So, come round here. That's it. You want to fight, don't you? No, they don't. Okay. I don't know what these guys are doing either. I mean, they're shaken. Let's just charge into them. They are shaken. Bang, wavering. Are they going to rout? You two start coming towards them like this very, very quickly. Yep, they've routed. Good, okay. What are these guys doing? We don't know. Somebody's been chased down over there, I think. Or somebody's dead anyway. So, you guys deal with them. You three turn around, deal with this unit, and we should be fine, basically. Right, lads, I mean, this isn't the best phalanx ever, but we should still be able to deal with the warband unit, which is good. You guys, have you killed everyone? Not quite yet. Well, it's a victory, obviously it's a victory. We won it quite a long time ago, if you think about it, but... Yeah, okay, all 3 units are routing, which is fine, but... You're not doing a very good job at chasing them down, but whatever. Right, so I'm basically just going to get the generals to clear up the remaining warband, but it should be pretty easy, I imagine. And there we go, clear victory, 480 kills to 10. Yeah, very much inferior Dacian army, that is absolutely no surprise that we won that. Which is fine, because we should now be able to take Vicus Marcomanni off them and move forth towards the final settlement that they took off of us originally. So more money is going to have to be given to the Greeks in a second. It's 28 denarii, okay, that's fine. Won't make a huge amount of difference in the whole campaign, I imagine. Okay, you look pretty decent. Benefactor for adoption, plus 4 command from those 2 traits, plus 2 morale, which is really good, plus 1 command, and... plus 2 to general's hit points. He's only 20 years old. Absolutely, you can join the family. You look really good. Okay, so you town grows. Where's that? Mediolanium. Yep, sure, you can get a High King's Halt. That's fine. Faction announcements. Yep, that's good. Adalbrina of Aventicum is getting better and better by the second, which is excellent stuff. So, first of all, let's have a look at Vicus Marcomanni. We're going to lower the tax rate, and we need to get rid of that trader, so it's 228 denarii, yeah, 228 denarii we need to give away, basically. Now, as I said, I'd rather give it away to the Scythians, so we can find some Scythians. With this diplomat, we'll give it away to them, but unfortunately, they are nowhere to be seen, so we'll have to just give it away to whoever we can find. Which, as far as I can see, is no one. I mean, I literally can't see anyone. Ah, there's someone. It's that Greek diplomat again. Guess what? I'm giving you more money. They should be really suspicious that we're giving them so much money, but they probably don't. They probably don't care, to be honest. So there you go. 228 denarii. Beautiful stuff. So we can now move up towards Vicus Gothi, which has 4 units in, but 4 probably much inferior units. Marcomanni, can we retrain any lads? No, physically we cannot. So what we'll do, we'll recruit. I tell you what, we'll leave just a unit of warband in. We'll leave 2 units of warband in, just in case. Because this settlement was taken off of us once before. Don't really want it to happen again. So we will move up north. And there is a... No, there's not. I thought there was a Dacian army there for a second. Take that. There are Scythian mercenaries. That would be quite cool if we could have some Scythian mercenaries. Maybe if we can muster up enough money at the end of the turn, we will. Now, I'm hoping that the British basically just stay around in Samara Breather and do nothing for forever, basically. That would be really good. But first of all, let's focus on taking the settlements that we have under siege. For example, Numantia. We can finish off the Gauls right here. This army, by the way, of Captain Fulcaris, I never actually thought they would get to Numantia. They arrived at Carthagonoa, saw a big Spanish army, was like, hell no, I'm not dealing with that. Went up towards Numantia, and they look like they might be able to wipe out the Gauls now. Unless there's something really strong in here which I haven't seen. It's a general, but we have phalanx. I think we should be okay. Chosen... Oh no, they're swordsmen, not chosen swordsmen. They're swordsmen. This might be a little bit more difficult than I thought, but we can still deal with it. So we'll fight that in a second. I just want to check out what's going on elsewhere as well. Now, the Greeks still haven't taken Messana yet, but I imagine they will, which will mean that they can have the whole of Sicily. We can take Croton now by Harryulfus. So that is pretty much in our favour. We'll fight that... Let's fight that now. Let's do that as the first battle, I think. Of the turn, obviously. So, Harryulfus versus Captain Quintus and Captain Gaius of Croton. 2 armies. This will be interesting because, obviously, they're not all in the city itself. But I think we should be okay. Let's see how we do. By the way, before I click the battle, I've just noticed that there is a big Brutii army of Aulus Brutus there, which wasn't there before. So that could be an interesting fight. But anyway, yeah, let's deal with this anyway. Okay, the city of Croton. Now, ideally, I would like to storm the city quickly before the reinforcement army could come over and take the plaza and be like, well, screw you, this is our city now. That would be wonderful if we could do that. I don't know how possible it is. Now, you can see from this map that we have all of this space that we could start off with. Now, notice the plaza is here. The plaza is here. Now, we want the quickest route to the plaza. Okay, that actually wasn't where I clicked, but whatever. You can see where the plaza is on the map. It's a lot closer to here than it is to where we start. So, for example, if we went through this gate rather than that gate, how would we get to the plaza? I mean, I think it'd be a lot easier. Maybe be a lot quicker if we came from here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a bit of a maverick and actually start off not where the game suggests, because I think this might be closer to the plaza. It looks closer to me anyway. So, it looks like the archers are holding the rams, which is stupid in my opinion. I think that the warband should be holding the rams. So, let's just move over here for a second. Archers, drop ram. Archers, drop ram. Warband, we'll have the weaker units of warband can hold the ram. So, get out of phalanx. Hold the ram. Get out of phalanx. I mean, we really only need one ram, but I suppose just for time's sake, getting everyone in the city, we can. So, we can have two. So, you and you come over here, like this. Then, you can be backed up by you four. Like this. You can be backed up by you two, like this. And then you can be backed up by you two, like this. So start the battle. I'm just going to pause it straight away. We're going to pause it straight away. You are going to head towards the gate. You're going to head slightly left of the gate. What have we got here? We've got Cavalry Auxilia and Cavalry Auxilia. Fair enough. So you might do a bit of damage. It's not the end of the world. In fact, they're going off. They're like, screw this. Which I don't blame them. So, it seems like... Where's... the reinforcement army is coming right the way over there. You can see them right in the distance. That's going to take them a long time to get to the plaza, which is really good news for us. It means that we could potentially take the plaza way before they get here. I think it was a good decision starting off over here, actually. I think I'm quite happy with that decision. So because the Auxilia have moved off, I'm going to move these lads forward as well, like so. Now, admittedly, that Brutii reinforcement army is coming to the city very, very quickly. Right, that gate is open. No messing around. What is the quickest way to the plaza? It's got to be left. I'm going to hope it's left. I'm going to turn left. So, in which case, you guys quickly get over here, deal with that Cavalry Auxilia which is about to charge. The same goes for you and you. Get in the city like this, nice and quickly. Archers, just come here. Cavalry, basically, go here. Good, more lads can enter. It's slightly laggy because the walls just went down. It's alright now. Get in the city like this. We're going to move towards the plaza as quick as we can. Lads. Spears down, spears down, spears down. I know you were holding the ram, but spears down now. Spears down, you're fighting Principes. Not a good idea to have your spears up still, even though I've told you several times already, put your spears down. Either way, for these lads, wait, let's pause it again. There's no harm in keeping pausing it. These lads can have their spears up, because I actually want them to be as fast as they can, moving along this direction, like so. Now, one unit is taking a lot of hits. Guys, get your spears down! Oh, come on. Right, you guys, you need to get in the back of the Principes quickly. Like, hurry the hell up. The same for you. Just charge the Principes. Cavalry, come round here and come through this gate instead. And that was a running order, please. Right, eventually that unit of Principes broke. And you guys put your spears down the wrong way. Well, my goodness, you guys are trash. Right, well, they're not trash, but whatever. Right, lads. Let's pause it again because somebody else is coming over. A unit of Weletes. Well, that's okay. You two, come along here like this. You get out of phalanx formation and start running in this direction. Archers, get over here as well. We are rushing the plaza now. What's the quickest way? Can we get through the plaza this way? I don't think we can. I think the only entrance is that direction, so we maybe should have turned right. Okay, it's not a disaster. Guys, get down here. I'm not sure we'll be able to take the plaza in time before the reinforcements get here, but that's alright, to be honest. It's not too bad. Guys, move forward, like I told you to. Keep moving forward. Right, what's going on over here? Weletes are just sort of standing there and firing at us. We'll move forward and attack them then, lads. Come on. As for you guys, get your spears down now. Sorry, I was focusing on the other lads. Get the spears down, deal with these Equites or whatever they are. Deal with the Equites, get them down. I think maybe we shouldn't have rushed it so much. I feel like we maybe did rush this. Guys, I told you to run. I told you to run. Get through them. Come on. So the cavalry auxiliary have run off, and actually their captain is now dead. Fine, I don't really care. We should have turned right. Oh my goodness, there's like literally no path to the flipping plaza. Oh, why did they build houses here? No, that's really annoying. Okay, we might as well have just gone through the front gate. Oh, whatever. Right, you two, start heading up in this direction and join your friends over here. You guys get these Weletes down, and you guys stop standing around and get over here. Right, so Mastati want a piece of us. I honestly think a good charge from the generals and these guys will be down, because quite a few of their friends are already down. Let's just get a good charge in from the generals. If not, the phalanx can deal with the job. But I think they're exhausted, they're shaken. 2 generals have charged into them, come on. I know there are strong Roman troops, but they're wavering. We've not taken any losses. Come on. Oh, come on. How have you... Yeah, there you go. They're broken. Good. The generals could actually maybe do the majority of the job for us now. These cavalry auxiliary have broken even before they've hit us. Guys, you never run. Just so lazy. Harry Orphus, the laziest general. I swear down, he never runs. Right, get these Roman archers. And that was run. Run, damn it. Why is nobody running? Which is what I told all of you to do. Right, the archers are down. Well, guys, chase them before they get back to the plaza then. Come on. Good. Okay, we're doing a good job here. Let's get these cavalry auxiliary down as well. So what they got actually on the plaza, we've actually just stormed the plaza. They've got Equites. We can take Equites with our generals, I reckon. I don't think our generals will be dying to Equites. Hopefully not, anyway. Admittedly, the other general needs to start coming in now. I probably should have just got my phalanx to deal with this. I was impatient, I'll be honest. Okay, no, we are churning the Equites down. They are just so weak. And we will take the plaza once we've done this. Phalanx, guys, get a lot quicker. You're so slow. Painfully slow. Okay. Harry Orphus is struggling like mad now. I didn't notice this. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't want you to die, Harry Orphus. That's it. Good. Get out. Because your phalanx weren't quick enough. You're so slow, lads. Come on. Somebody's died. Okay, it's their captain. Oh, right. Okay, you need to get out of there as well. 2 people have died. Thank God it isn't a heroic death. Okay, Captain Gaius is dead. And Captain Quintus is dead. Who is left? It's... there's some Triarii hidden there. Ah, that's what did it. Well, that's what did it. Okay, I didn't realise we just charged into 2 Triarii. Fair enough. Lad, you need to get out of there, like, super quick. Right, the phalanx... Heroic death. You were too slow the whole battle. I don't care if you're dead. I do actually care that they're dead. I'm not happy that they're dead. But, yeah. I was rather careless this battle, I'll be honest. I was rather careless. And it was impatience that is my thing. Get your spears down. Everyone spears down now. Spears down. Okay, we are churning through the rest of the units now. I believe that is the Triarii basically down. We lost a general, but to be honest, I mean, it's not the end of the world. There's lots of generals we can deal with that. And considering we took Croton, which is one of the most important cities, down, I mean, yeah, we shouldn't have lost a general. That was my stupid fault. I was basically impatient. I wanted to rush the plaza, and I couldn't be bothered to wait for the phalanx to get there. But, you know, it's a lesson learned. It's fine. Croton is still ours. which is good. And yeah, it's warning me, or not warning me, it's telling me that somebody died. 14,560 we are not allowed to take, but it's more than that because... No, it's not actually. It's 14,560. So, Greeks. 14,560 goes to the Greeks. There we go. So, yeah, this geezer died. Well, flipping done. Right, so Croton is ours. The good news is Croton is ours. And we're probably going to need this army to fight Aldus Brutus. Or, at the very least, the Scipii. Sorry, the Greeks in Sicily. I'm used to saying the Scipii, but it's not Scipii. We're going to retrain these lads, which will cost a lot of money, but it's worth it. We'll get another one in, and that'll be fine. You basically, I mean, there's no bridge around here, which is a real shame. It'd be beautiful if there was a bridge. We're just going to stand in the zone of control and wait for you to attack us. Because as Germans, we are defensive. We don't want to attack them. Let them attack us. They will attack us. There's no doubt about that. So situation there, pretty much sorted. Although I need to lower the tax rate in Croton. Beautiful. Right. Anything more we can do? We can't do that. We can take Numantia. Right. Well, first of all, there is a Spanish army right there, kind of blocking the path to Numantia. Not Numantia, Asturica. Oh well, whatever. We basically need to go for Asturica, so just run around here. It's going to take a long time anyway. It's going to take a long time. But probably about 4 or 5 turns. So whatever. Now, Narbo Martius. The lads that were in Narbo Martius. Basically, you're heading up north like so. So keep on heading up north. But you can be joined by you, Sigimir, and a spear warband. And then Lemonum, you were recruiting someone. So you can start sort of coming over to intercept them. Beautiful. Alessia, just keep recruiting. We'll sort that out in a second. Okay, I think the final thing we should do this episode, because we can't take Vicus Marcomanni right now, we physically cannot reach it. The last thing we should do is hopefully take Numantia, which will be, I think, is that the 4th settlement we've taken this episode? We took Narbo Martius, Osca, and Croton. Yeah, this will be the 4th place we've taken this turn. And we'll hopefully start off next episode by taking Tarentum as well. And then moving on towards Sicily, which would be really cool indeed. And we're making very good progress, which is excellent to hear. So, let's go and take Numantia, finish off the Gauls once and for all. Okay, so here we are. We're going to start the old deployment. And this is going to be interesting. The phalanx we need to keep safe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the ram. You guys can hold the ram still. But yeah, the phalanx are going to be important to deal with the general. So you go here. We have the Rhodian slingers like this. And then we'll have you at the back here, kept safe. Start the battle. Then you move forward towards the gate. Rhodian slingers come along here. Now the Rhodian slingers, I actually want to deal with the skirmisher warband. Not the general. Not anyone else. The skirmisher warband. So get along here. And skirmish, and not fire at will, and take out the skirmisher warband with your rocks, basically. Run! I mean, why do they never run when they're told to? Very annoying. So we're starting to take out the skirmisher warband. The reason I'm doing that is because the phalanx can deal with them less well because they're more manoeuvrable. So we'll start taking them out. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. They're already suffering a little bit. Yeah, lovely. Rhodian slingers have got a decent range to them, which is really cool. So the Gauls are pretty much retreating to the plaza like the cowards they are. Skirmisher warband are back for more. Let's start hitting them, please. Gates are open. Beautiful. No, slingers started going inside the city. No, not what I meant. Miscommunication. Not what I meant. Not what I meant at all. I meant take them out from outside the city. Get out of there. Get out of there and run. For Christ's sake, run. You stay there. That was close. Okay. You know what, slingers? Who can you hit? They're swordsmen. You know what? Just take out whatever you can without flipping killing yourself in the process, please. You're telling me those slingers cannot sling to there? Okay, they now started to hit, and then they... Oh, I don't know what's going on. So these slingers are starting to deal with these swordsmen, and they're going down very quickly. Very quickly indeed. Beautiful. Just less men for the phalanx to take out. The Rhodian slingers, I don't give them enough credit. They are actually pretty good. They don't run out of missiles very quickly at all. They really don't. So, by the way, get inside the city, lads. They really don't run out of missiles. It's fantastic. They can throw a long distance. Their missiles do damage. You can just tell they do damage. It's really, really cool. Fantastic unit, I have to admit. And one I don't use anywhere near enough, which is, you know, to my own fault, really. And they're actually decent in the melee. If you have a look, quickly. Lads, no, okay, for some reason we can't see their stats. Trust me, they're decent in the melee. Right, so we're going to start moving up and just basically dealing with all these troops. Okay, lads, spears down, that's it, that's it, that's it. Onto skirmisher warband. I'm not sure what's quite going on here. Guys, come on, be a little bit sensible. Right, stop. Get here. Here, nice and quickly. Come on. Spears down. That's it. So what they're doing, the Rhodian Slingers are baiting units off the plaza. They are charging straight into what should be prepared phalanx, but their spears aren't down. There we go. They got it just down in time to deal with the barbarian warlord of all units. So very, very important we did that. Slingers, why are you charging? Why are you charging? Come on, Slingers, you're better than that. And I told you not to be on skirmish mode. Why? I swear I'm not pressing these buttons. I don't know what's going on. Right. Barbarian Warlord is doing a lot of damage, admittedly. Let's start facing around this way. I don't know if that was a bad idea or not. Ah, the Barbarian Warlord is doing a lot of damage to phalanx units. Oh dear. Maybe it's because we weren't prepared properly. Guys, get the spears down. All I wanted to do was turn around. I swear down if we lose this now. Oh dear. Barbarian Warlord Rectors. For God's sake. I mean, really? Okay, fine. Fine. Well, you guys skirmish around the Warlord. If we can kill him, we have a chance. If we can't kill him, we don't have a chance. That's basically it. So, it's all down to the Rhodian Slingers now, who are dying very, very quickly. Beautiful. The Slingers have just charged into the heavy cavalry, which is not what I asked them to do. Oh dear, this is turning into a bit of a... Oh dear. These Slingers are trapped because they're a bit stupid. Oh god, just kill the general without getting killed yourself. Is that really that difficult? We might have to wait for reinforcements to take Numantia at this rate. Not looking good. Admittedly, the general is down to 7 men. And we still have 76... Oh, these are Balearic Slingers. Well, that's a bit awkward. I've been saying, oh, Rhodian Slingers, they're so good. And they're actually Balearic Slingers. Well, whatever. Relatively similar. Relatively similar. Not exactly the same. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I've been giving props to Rhodian Slingers when they're not even Rhodian Slingers. Get the Warlord down. Come on. Phalanx, get back up here. Show your worth. You're a strong German phalanx. You should not be doing this. The general? Did the general die then? I gave you... There he is. He's dead now. The Balearic Slingers have done an excellent job. They've killed the general. The Balearic Slingers have won this for us. We were left for dead. The general massacred our phalanx units, but we did a good enough job, thank goodness. Move forward in phalanx formation. Take out these last units. Slingers come up behind. The Slingers are so good. They've not run out of missiles still, and they've fired so many. It's ridiculous. They really are good. I've got to use Slingers more, to be honest. They're excellent troops. So, Ryan Oryx is dead, which is fine by me, and this should be pretty easy now, really. I mean, fantastic job from the Balearic Slingers. They were excellent. Yeah, we'll end the battle. Well, we took more losses than I wanted to, but the Slingers, I learned something new there. Balearic Slingers did a really good job. Very, very happy with them indeed. And yeah, really should pick them up more often. And this, of course, means Numantia is ours, and Gaul will be gone, provided they don't have any other settlements that I'm not aware of. We'll exterminate them, meaning we have to give away 5,201 denarii away. Lower the old tax rate. So, 5,201. I tell you, the Greeks are going to be so rich by the end of this episode. They're going to be the new Pontics. The Pontics should have stayed around ours. They would have got more money, but there we go. 5,201 was it? I've literally forgotten. It literally will be a matter of like 3 denarii if I'm out. I think it was 5,201. But yeah, it's basically the same. So, yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So, Numantia is ours. That's the 4th settlement we have taken this episode, which is really, really cool. What we'll do, we'll retrain you two lads because we desperately need to, and we'll get another spear warband in. We can't construct any walls. There aren't any walls available, so we'll just have to deal with that. You guys are obviously heading up here. So Numantia is now ours, and Asturica is the next target for our Spanish campaign, basically. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much done. I'm going to recruit. Basically, same as what I said last time is what I'm doing. I'm going to recruit. I'll end the turn, and immediately we will be attacked by the Brutii, I can tell already. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see how it goes in a second. Don't have a huge amount of money, by the way. And also, it's Ariogeis the Conqueror. Well done. You have conquered a lot of this area. Ricky conquered northern Italy and basically the whole of Italy. Ariogeis has conquered sort of the southwest of France and now bits of Spain. So really, really good general, by the way. He's getting old, which is a shame. In fact, I really should move some of his retinue over. Oh, I think I have moved all the retinue over that is available. I'm pretty sure, because he can't pick up any of the stuff. So Gundiuk. Oh, Gundiuk's got that one. Okay. So yeah, Gundiuk's got a little bit. He's not as anywhere near as good, but it's fine. So he gets a little bit more retinue, which is fantastic. Right, so I will recruit, basically recruiting around here, as I said, particularly in Alesia, which is where they're going to be heading up towards to deal with the British. I'm going to... There's more boats, and in fact this boat can move along, hopefully out of the way of the Spanish. Just we're minding our own business. We have no trouble with you Spanish, apart from we're taking your settlements, of course. Lads, in the Navy in Carolis, is Carolis recruiting more? No, but honestly, guys, just keep on going along here, because we're going to try and deal with the British very, very soon. Okay, we have not a lot of money left. I think we are ready to end the turn. Let's see how this goes. I know we're going to be attacked at Trenton, by the way. Right, end turn, and oh, look at that. I am a clairvoyant. Yeah, the Brutii attacked us. 3 armies, actually. One of Captain Decimus just came out of nowhere, but it's basically nothing. Aulus Brutus, the old man, Aulus Brutus. He has actually got a pretty decent army. Alright. 3 generals, a lot of principes. Equites aren't that good, but they've got a decent army. Our army is good, though. We've got lots of spear warband. We've got lots of archers. We've got a bit of cavalry. So, 2 very strong armies. But then also backed up by Vibius Brutus, a lot more principes. I'm not sure if we'll be able to win that, but we can certainly do a good amount of damage. Hopefully, so much so the lads at Croton can finish the job. So, that is going to be the start of next episode. Ricky the Conqueror. I don't know if he's ever lost a battle. Like, he is that good. I think he's undefeated. So will he get his first defeat at age 47? Or will he somehow do the job again and conquer Tarentum? We shall see next episode. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you around.